Undefeated.
We're here. Finally. Is Boots Ennis ready for Crawford?
After watching Avanesian, that performance, he looked really good in there against Avanesian, by the way. I didn't think he looked like...
A year off as well.
Bit of rust. Got caught with some shots that I felt like, that's interesting. But he was a level above him. Do you know what I mean? He did a great job. But my answer is no.
Okay.
There's just still something missing with his game. And maybe it's just Avanesian didn't bring it out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know Boots is a special fighter. Like, he's definitely going to run the 147 division. I don't see anybody else really chatting to him. But at the same time, what I saw didn't make me feel like, send him in there with my man right now. And not just that, I don't think that fight's even going to happen. I think Crawford is focused on Canelo. There's nothing for him at 147 that's going to make him want to come back. And I think that's pretty much the end of the end of that story as far as that matchup. And I think he knows it deep down as well, because after the fight, when they were asking him, Crawford, do you want that fight? He's like, yeah. But then in the press conference, there's like, not right now. And I'm like, yeah, you man know.
So listen, this is my thought on things. We're talking about Boots Ennis that's had 32 fights, 29 by KO, yeah? So when we talk about getting ready, if he's not ready at 32 fights, when's he going to be ready? What do you look like? And I know when we look at the record, and the record is and who he's fought and stuff, and the challenges, there hasn't been that many challenges in the setup. You're speaking, Lennox put in a chat the other day on the show, and he said his biggest issue was they couldn't find they were lowballing the people that he wanted to fight. So then the promotion team couldn't pay who he was getting in there with. So that's why the level of opponent wasn't up to scratch. But he does believe, so he's not like he's not for the want of trying, but for the want of being in a poor promotion deal. Now he's with Eddie Hearn, with the zone, the level of opponent will get up there. Yeah. He will be better. I just think that when you go back to the Avanesian fight, for example, I watched that one and I went to watch the Crawford versus Avanesian, and they was getting hit with the same type of shots. They was getting hit like they both got, because Avanesian is one of those, I rate him highly, but unfortunately he does poor business. Whereas he took this fight after 4 days' notice. You can't go and fight Boots Ennis.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4 weeks. Sorry, 4 days. 4 weeks' notice. You can't do that. That's short. That's not enough time to prepare for him, But then at the same time, you saw the success. And then when I go back to Avanesian versus Crawford, again, landing big shots in there. Now he didn't get enough. He didn't get the strongest run up to that fight as well. So it's difficult because both of them were getting hit. One decided to fight on the inside and get the job done, body punches. I'm talking about Boots. Whereas Crawford was patient, took his time, and took him apart. That was his game plan. But then if Boots is stepping forward now, Crawford being an incredible counter puncher, he is a good counter puncher. But I can imagine Boots still having success when he tries to press the fight.
Yeah. I can definitely see it being a very good back and forth fight. I just think down the stretch, I can see Crawford getting it done. And this is only because of the fact that I think Ennis still has some areas of him that are not necessarily green, but green compared to Crawford. Because I got Ennis at the top of the division right now.
Yeah.
But if you bring Crawford back into that convo, then you're at 2. Do you know what I'm saying? I think if he gets Errol Spence now, Boots Ennis beats him. Boots Ennis beats Errol Spence today. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the problem...
Errol's done. That's right. He's done.
I think the problem with Ennis is almost going to be the problem that Kawasaki had, where the time you come along, no one's really... The guys who are around are on their way out. So you might get those names on your thing. Like if you was to fight Errol Spence today and smoke his boots, the names on your resume, but you didn't get that version. If after Canelo, whatever happens with Crawford decides to come back down and fight him, then let's say he's battle worn at this point, and you go and get that dub, it gets Kawasaki-ish.
Yeah.
Ennis just needs to hold down, get undisputed at 147.
That's what he said he was saying.
Yeah, and wait for whoever's ready to come, because I don't think
he's going to go up to one. He said he's going to go up though. He said we're going to clear out 147 and we're going to go up.
Okay.
So if he says we catch him there, we'll do our thing. Because there was like, obviously they said, would you respond to, everyone was kind of hyping up the Avenesian performance. And he said, oh, now Avenesian's world class. This then kind of like, is this it? Like basically kind of shitting on him, really. And that's what let me know, well, Crawford, you still have your eye on this kid. You still have your eye on Boots. The one thing is, do you worry about the age disparity, the age bit? Because obviously 136, and then I think I can't even remember, it's 20 something. How old is he?
Yeah, he's
27.
Crawford's gonna get older.
No, I'm saying that Crawford's getting older. Crawford's getting older.
That's what I mean. Yeah, Crawford's getting old, bro. Where is he at? 36.
36.
He ain't got long left in the game. That's why Canelo's the mission. He knows we're on the downward part of the mountain. That's the truth.
But he's still got a son and little man. He's still got son and little man Boots while he's still operating in something that he used to run.
No, I don't.
So why did he? Because he knew that people are going to start asking for this fight. He knew that it's going to start the conversation.
I hear you, but I don't think Ennis is you see how Mike Tyson and Lennox. Lennox had to see Mike before he put the skin down. It's not that for Crawford. You're a young guy coming up at a time where I'm dominating and I'm moving on to bigger things. Yeah. That's like I don't know who the next champions are at cruiserweight. I don't even know who's got belts at cruiser right now. Like Jay Opataya, and I think there's some belts elsewhere. Those guys are not going to be chatting to Usyk now. Usyk went on to choose something great. So calling Usyk out now at cruiserweight is like,
that's crazy,
bro. Chill, bro.
Like, I'm not even. Yeah, but then I think there's certain weight divisions. You're right on that one, because a cruiserweight, like I ain't getting back to cruiserweight when I'm heavyweight and making heavyweight money. Then other divisions, don't get to other divisions where the fight can make certain sense. I think Boots is a thing that he's aware of. He's very well aware of, and he wouldn't have.
I say Boots, if you really, really need Crawford on your resume, go and meet him at 160 because that's where he's going.
160.
That's where he's going, bro. This 154 is a stepping stone to the Canelo weight.
That's what they did. They're saying, I don't think it's fair though. They're saying, are you running from me? Because I've been on, like, we're here, you bounce. I'm gonna step up into thingy, and you're dipping again. What's going on? And that's strange. Like when I'm coming to your division and you never want to see me. But our names are kind of linked together now.
They're not.
No, I'm saying as in people want to see.
I get you.
Our names are like they're like people are like, oh, we'll see what that look like. What that looks like. And it's like, well, every time I make the step up, you find a new division. What's going on?
I hear you. But this is basically like, let's say AJ Fury's story.
Yeah.
AJ Fury's story is the story of their careers. It's you and it's me. If they fight and AJ smokes him inside 2 rounds, another name doesn't come up as the AJ and this guy. It won't have the same impact.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? So that's what I mean in terms of
you said basically the story was Errol versus Crawford, and he's completed that story. Another guy coming in saying, "Rah, let me get the dividends of the and be like our names were linked together." I hear it. Yeah. Sometimes when someone just makes a lot of noise, though, the game changes. You lot, and that's like what's his name's done? The one that wants to fight Canelo, and Canelo's not on it. The one Sometimes when you start to make way too much noise, say, "Hey, welcome to that, man." It changes.
No, because you know what? If Ennis starts doing stupid shit like Shannon Briggs, pulling up on Crawford like that,
get him, champ. Yeah,
I'm gonna eat your food, champ.
Do you know? There's one scene, that pisses me off because I never want to see someone. You know, you talk about Kobe being vulnerable. Yeah, when Klitschko is on the water thing, he's paddleboarding and he's in the boat, or I don't know if he's in something that's got an engine.
Shannon Briggs
and Klitschko doesn't want to be in the water, bro. He makes the waves wave. And then he falls off the thing. You know, he's got the things, and you can hear him. Klitschko in the water is mad.
Oh, bro.
Because I wasn't meant to be. Even
that trolling was top tier stuff. Do you remember when Shannon Briggs got in David Hayes' face? And you know David...
When it was on Dave.
Yeah. And you know David Hayes a live wire in real life. And he's looking at him like, oh, are we gonna fight in this freaking lobby, bro?
All he's thinking is the old me, and if my tendons were still connected, I will punch you up right now. Because he's aware. David Hay knows his body better than anyone. See, he knows that even when he was doing the mad promotion thing, he's like, if I move too much, I'm gonna sell this. But if I move too much on this one,
you know what I think it is, yeah. You know, there's some man in this life where you know who your equals and you know what I mean? You know who you're, and you think, you know what, fighting you in shoes in a lobby like this, it's gonna take the best of me.
I'm gonna have to put out a great performance, and I have to start on the front foot, aggressive. People are gonna say, "Why did David A do that?" You know, it didn't warrant. He pushed him. It didn't warrant such a response.
Because you know who your guys are, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm not taking on that one in this big jacket and this scarf. No way.
Velvet. I'm in the velvet special, bro.
Nah.
Anyway, shout out the total misses in the game, bro.
That's a Reebok Classics. That's a Reebok Classics.
Yeah. It's, you know what's so mad though? That's probably one of the fantasy fights I would have loved to have seen if they fought if I'm talking prime Hay. Well, not prime Hay, because prime Hay is like cruiser kind of.
Yeah.
Prime Hay's cruiser. But then prime Cannon. Early rounds Cannon.
The Hay that for Chisora, I'd say.
Okay. Versus prime Cannon. The quick early round. Bro, that's a slug. Bro, just speed of what that thing looks like early, yeah?
That first round.
It's
hell. It's hell, bro.
The speed of that is going to be mad. Because, you know, Shannon's got that, a good four in him.
Bro,
and then he kind of changes.
That first round, I don't know if he still holds the record, but the first round KO thing was all Shannon Briggs, bro.
Yeah.
He's hell. In that first 3 minutes.
At the same time, though, because what is hate? That's mad, though.
I feel like I can visualize how that first round looks. Yeah, Hay on the absolute back foot, just circling and just managing the distance and staying away.
Because Hay, because is anyone gonna? You know, Hay was the biggest troll. Yeah, Hay was a great troll. The build-up of this one, I don't know who's been the greatest aggressor when it comes to trolling, because they're like this. So now it's like, you know how Belly you just wanted to you couldn't wait to get to. Most of the people can't wait to get to Hay.
Yeah.
People be feeling like this. So I don't know who.
You know what? The reason why I say that, yeah. So Shannon Briggs, the natural set heavyweight, he's massive in comparison. I think on the scales, the size difference would be mad. To run towards that guy whilst he's running towards you, and look at it, I think that's not really the best way. Even with Chisora, he didn't run at Chisora. Trust me, he circled him and set him up, and then got him out of here. So I reckon it'll be a thing where he's gonna put Hay in some danger.
But Hay won the build up in that one. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he's never had to sprint and do something mad. Like most times, he's winning the war of words before the fight. Everyone is rattled before they get in the fight. They say the bell goes off. They don't want to do nothing. It's fighting, bro.
I know.
Anyway, that's mad how I don't even know how we got there, bro. But Big up David Hay, man.
For real.
big up the Cannon as well. Big up Shannon, man. Anyway.
Undefeated.